It's time for a snack at my house, and what happened was I came in the kitchen, looked in the cabinets, there wasn't no snack cakes, no cookies, nothing chocolate, and I have a craving for something sweet, so I decided to do this. And what I got is a can of biscuits, powdered sugar, vanilla, some milk, and a little bit of butter. And what I'm going to make is some donuts. Alright, so I'll show you how to do it. Take your canned biscuits, get them opened up, get them all out here. This is real easy to make, quick and easy to make. Alright. And what I got right here is just a come off of cough syrup, the measuring cup. I'm going to use that to poke the holes. And what you do, just poke the holes, save them, get them to the side. This goes really quick, really easy. And these things right here are good for, well, like right now, late night snack. Anytime, go for it in the morning time for day brightener. Have a couple of these in the morning before you get the kids on the bus. Everybody is sure to have a smile. And what it is these canned biscuits, just original biscuits. If you got flaky biscuits, I was lucky enough to have the right kind of biscuit, but if you have flaky biscuits, doesn't work as good as just a regular old school canned biscuit. Can you see what I'm doing here? No fuss, no muss, just moving right along. And what I got on the stove is just some vegetable oil heating up. About got all these done. Just that quick. I mean, that quick and easy. And really, coming in here to empty cabinets for sweet is not a bad thing on my part. Actually, it was a good thing, or I never would have arrived at this recipe right here if I would have had a nutty bar or a Swiss roll in the cabinet. Alright, we're done with the biscuits. Set them aside. And we'll get on with the icing. And I want to make it now because I got waiting on my oil to get heated up. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. Grab a spoon. And what you do on the icing, the glaze, get this powdered sugar. We're going to put about 4 of these in here. That's it on that. Get all this, what you drop out of the way, get it cleaned up. Alright. Then I'm going to put 2 capfuls of milk. A capful is probably a teaspoon. Get 2 capfuls of milk. About a 1/4 capful. Just a little bit. This stuff goes a long way in this recipe right here for this icing. And that's all it is to it. Get it mixing up. Keep mixing, keep mixing. It's all going to come together. Keep mixing. Keep mixing, mixing, mixing. You can see how it's coming together. And that's all it is to it. Oh, about forgot the butter. Hold on a second. Get a couple of slices of this butter. It's just regular butter. It's not the fake stuff. It's the real butter. Salted. And that's going to be good because we're using sugar. And that salt brings that sugar flavor out. So just get that in there, get that smashed up. As you work it, it'll heat up. It will go away. Just keep working it. And that butter is going to really make that icing flavorful. It's going to have a butter type flavor. It'll be really, really good on those donuts. You see how quick it was? I mean, we're ready to fry these things now, just that quick. So that's the glaze. You see how easy that was? Alright, what I'm going to do is bring you over to the stove, and then we'll go from there. Okay, we made it over to the stove, and what I've done here is kind of set up a little station to show you what I got. I got my donuts, donut holes, hot grease, and then a paper towel just on a pan. And then right here in this thing I have a little sugar and cinnamon sugar, and we're going to do something with the donut holes with those. I will show you. Okay, and the reason you do this, because when you put this dough down in this grease, the oil, they cook fast, so you need to have somewhere to get them. You know, you don't want to burn these things, because these are too good to be messing up. So, and what I use is just a wooden spoon, fork, whatever. Get it in there and get it to frying. And what you want that oil to be hot enough that it fries all the way through, because you don't want the outside to be, you know, you want it to be done in the middle. You don't want it doughy in the middle, so that's why you want to use hot grease. If you didn't have hot grease, it wouldn't make it that way. But just get it in there, let it do its thing. Pretty simple, easy. We probably got room enough in there to get two in there. Just put them in, move them around, keep them moving. Really, really easy to do, and these things are good. These, like I said, these are good for all types of situations. Breakfast, late night snack, midnight snack like we're having here tonight. Just a simple munchie, you know, midday munchie. You know, make you some of these things. College kids, if you're cramming for a test, late night cram at the dorm, whip some of these right here up. This one right here, we're going to call it done. Let it drain off. Boom, out onto the paper towel. That easy. Get another one in there. And there you have it. You just move them right on down the line. Get it turned. And this one right here, you can feel the firmness on the outside. This one, done. Let it drain off. Boom, right to the paper towel. Like I said, simple, easy. And let me show you what it's supposed to look like. Oh, you see that? You see that crack on that? There is no doughiness in there. Everything is really got, you can see all the little air pockets that the dough made. Perfect. That's perfect. See, you can't. Go ahead and get another one in. Just keep moving right on along. That's what makes this right here so good, because they cook so fast. By the time you get them out and dry it off and then put some ice on them, they're going to still be a little bit warm. With a glass of cold milk, you can't go wrong with this little sweet treat. But what I'm going to do is fry up the rest of these donuts like this, and then I'll bring you back to show you what I'm going to do with these donut holes. Okay, I got all the donuts done, so now we're going to get on with these donut holes. And what I did was I got a little bigger container for my donut holes. That's that cinnamon sugar down in there. What we're going to do with these, same thing, get them in there. And one thing about this, don't be sloshing this around. That's hot grease, that will hurt you. So, don't be sloshing. These little things are going to cook fast. So, a little bit here, a little bit there. And what I got right here is just a slotted spoon. Get these turned around. Going. You just want them just good and brown. These things don't take no time. What I'm going to do, right off into the sugar. And with that being greasy like that, once I get these all off in there, I'll put the lid on it and give them a shake around. Oh, you know them are going to be good. Let's finish them up. Like I said, don't be splashing them in there. It will burn you. Be careful. You see how quick these things go. This is a good little snack right here. Like I said, I'm the winner here, coming into an empty cabinets for a sweet. Not forget that. So I'm thankful for this little recipe that I stumbled on tonight. Let's get all them done same way. Get them brown, get them done, get them in this cinnamon sugar. Turn that oil off. Don't leave no hot oil on the stove and walk away from it. You're asking for trouble. Alright, shake these up, put the lid on. Cinnamon sugar, donut holes. Alright, I'm going to bring you back over here to the side, away from this hot area, have a place to work, and I'll show you how we ice these. Nothing left to do but put some icing on them, get them on the plate, get some cold milk poured up, and have some. So let's get on with it. And what I'm going to do to ice these, just stick a half a donut down in there, let it drain off, and that's enough. That is enough. Same thing. Carry right along. These will put a smile on one and all faces. This icing, remember, it was nothing but powdered sugar, a little bit of milk, a little bit of vanilla, and butter. Plate of donuts, iced. We're going to take these right here, these cinnamon sugar donut holes. We're going to put these little fellas right off in the middle. And there you have it. Canned donuts. Alright, we're going to try one. Let me set this to the side, get a couple things cleaned up, and I'll bring you back and we'll have one of these. Large glass of milk with these. What I have here is those canned biscuits. I made donuts out of them. Homemade iced them. Got a donut hole with cinnamon sugar, and we're going to try that one first. Let's go get it in. Immediately. As soon as it hit my mouth, immediately. The flavor burst immediately. And what was good about them donut holes, you can pop one of them in all at one time. There is no biting and sit down, biting and sit down. For the donut with the homemade icing, vanilla and butter flavor. Perfect. It is absolutely perfect. The crunch on the outside, the softness in the middle, the fluffiness. The homemade icing, boy, it's good. Let's try it cold milk out. I'm going to get on with it. Thanks for watching. Enjoy them.